It's AEW Collision on a Saturday night. Coming here from Phoenix, it's Maximum Carnage, Arizona, top to board of all elite wrestling. A tremendous crowd. Tony Schiavone, Oldest, along with the one and only Nigel McGuire.
Accompanied by Palacio Durango, Mexico, pounds, weight 241
One of the greats at, and now a member of the world, no denying that, of the Don Callis family.
It's needed more members of the Don Callis, as if Don Callis' family.
Opponent from Johannesburg, South, in his South Africa, weight 95 kilos, and Helico.
As you mentioned, Helico in his debut, has 38 wins since making an AEW original. There's Andrade,
39. Andrade will be Las Vegas odds. They're putting down the discount that mask at ringside. Andrade to the legacy of his family in Lade, paying Omar Lucha Libre. Apparently off the vanquished foes. The Aztecs ripped the face. Ingrained in their culture, and look at this incredible.
Really?
Incredible physique. Andrade to the ranks of the Don Callis family, as you said, adding more to this is addition. Jake Doyle, new alongside Mark Davis, scoring.
And we're going to be
hearing a big victory this past week on Dynamite.
Hearing from the World Tag Team Champion victory, that FTR, they're going to be talking about that big thing, about that a little bit later on.
In their first cover.
1, 2. Oh my
Doyle.
3.
Oh, more of a statement here, although
pulled up.
Mate, it wouldn't have surprised me if I'd have seen that pinfall attempt and Helico kick out with Davis and the AEW World Tag Team. Doyle coming for FTR tag team titles. Certainly, perhaps around could be more gold in the Callis family. This man's waist as well.
Absolutely. Here to Libre stars. Since taking a look at one of Mexico's biggest, lose 2007 CMLL, Andrade, 4 different championships in El Idolo.
And feisty.
Las cosas buenas ya contigo las viví y contigo aprendí que yo nací el día en que te conocí.
Hot-tempered. It's the Latin blood.
Little suplex. Spins up.
Oh, speaking of homages, question of the Three Amigos.
And Helico, that rising kick. Tried to sweep the legs. How about from and Helico won. Got a 1 count. He blocked. Full on Andrade kicked out. Down Andrade twist. Andrade.
Wow, really tying up.
Andrade tried to go to the face that time.
I have mentioned, and Helico, a master of the year before that. Whoa! Yave style. Oh! Being unable to unlock puzzle any opponent quickly there. Got shut down.
And here's Andrade. The rising foot got up that time from Angelico. Gamangiri that time from Andrade El Idolo. He's from... See Don Callis at the... Doesn't normally be in ringside with his ringside. Thank goodness for that. His man.
Downstairs.
Absolutely does pick up.
Well, he comes and joins us here on the...
Superplex.
So I think we might see it. There is two.
And a kind of pull up again. 1, 2, and...
Andrade El Idolo. Hello. The type of man that might... If
he's one of
the lie, cheat, and steal.
We talked about his championships he has held. How great he is. I mean, I would someone who is so talented. It's really kind of mind-boggling when you think about it. Do something like that.
I believe he feels like, oh.
Well, then he's
got the beating of Angelico.
Could pin him. I just don't understand a guy that...
He's going to pin him, don't worry.
Oh, he's as talented would do
this. He's getting to it. One of the greatest submission. I don't want to take anything away from Angelico. He's one of the artists in the world today when it comes to submission wrestling. A real Picasso. After learning it was Okada and Abu, the same school in Mexico. But he's facing the aggression.
1,
2, man. With the power.
2, 3. He called. At the DM, Nigel. What?
A dominant return for Andrade.
You're right, Nigel. Andrade El Idolo, a dominant return, the Don Callis. And you can see a very happy in the ring as well. Let's go to Lexi there. We continue on Collision.
Signings of AEW. I'm here trying to get a word in with the newest... Hi.
Hey, what?
Oh. Right. Oh. Excuse me. Sorry. Congratulations, Rascals. Congratulations on being signed by
Don't sweat it.
AEW.
Lexi,
sorry.
We got you from here.
Yeah. You got Myron Reed. Yeah. If you didn't know, we're the Rascals. Zachary Wentz.
And Desmond Xavier. All Elite Wrestling is, and the last time that I checked, we're the best wrestler, right? Rascals have been one of, okay, and not the best faction, right?
You're not wrong.
Right? In professional wrestling for nearly a decade. So it's only right for us to be so here in All Elite Wrestling.
Tell your mama, tell your daddy that the Rascals are all elite. Tell your bald headed granny, elite.
Oh my God.
We didn't come to take part. We came to... And listen, the Rascals did take over. So you can bring the best tag you got. And the Rascals, smoke tag teams you got. You can bring the best trios, them all. And on that note...
And we got them all.
Smoke them if you got them.
Want to join?
Guys, I'm working.
Well, Nigel, do you have... Well, never mind. Coming up now, a ball-headed granny. Eddie Kingston and Ortiz against the grizzled young veteran. This has got nothing
and Drake attacking
to do with you.
He's like a Kingston.
This has got Eddie Kingston and everything to do with his respect that he has shown. That's it. Oh, no, Gibbs, DDT. There's Drake. And Drake all the way up top.
Time for talking is over. Eddie Kingston.
No!
He came here to fight.
Eddie Kingston. Yes, he does have a friend. Kingston's got no friends here. Best friend, Ortiz.
He's been at it again, rolling with his best.
Out with injury.
Ortiz out there, buddy. Eddie Kingston. And I'm ready. Hungry. I'm healthy. You are not done with shot. GYV. Us by a long
Maximum Carnage. Get ready, we're coming for you, boys.
The following temple, introducing first, a tag team contest is scheduled for a combined weight of 400 straight, and Zach Gibson, 20 pounds, James
this is a match Tony I have been eagerly awaiting since it was made. All began salivating ever since late last year in the United Kingdom. One of the running mates of GY, where Eddie Kingston was facing Nathan Cruz. He breezed past them, and they really gave it. Veterans who took offence to Kingston in the time since Kingston in singles competition being taxed has been able to get one up. Team competition, Tony. Now, oh, he's on the back foot.
Weighing 460 pounds, and their opponent at a combined Ortiz and Eddie Kingston.
But now he's got almost 2 years in the deck. Ortiz back with him. Together, right here on call. Since these two men teamed to Collision, and this is since then, Ortiz's very first match, 728 days.
It's great to see Ortiz back. Suffering a pec injury. This has been known as one of the most technically sound, technical tag team special, but certainly with Eddie Kingston alongside him. And it's hard to say he's playing second fiddle. Someone with the personality and the charisma, and Eddie Kingston, who is what Jack Carrot. The only ones for me are that Eric was talking about when he said the mad ones.
Eddie wanted on the outside. Ortiz really to start things, got convinced to step. I can tell you once to get back
Out, and there is none better than
in action.
Yeah, wants to test himself. Liverpool's #1, Zach Dolph against True Official Gibson to test your Leonardo of the heavyweight like Dave Taylor, populate British style, and then Eisman took around the world. Whoa, look at that side.
How about that? Gammon Here from Ortiz. Ortiz has come to fight, guys.
Stuck it. That Tope con Hero. And Drake got quarters.
Here's a reminder that, well, still to come, our main event here tonight for the defend against Hangman Adam Page and Jet Trios Championship. The Ops with speed. Amber thrown to the corner. On top, big cross corner. Body by Ortiz. Honey Bowens, the winner gets a shot. Also, Jungle Jack Perry takes on that Ricochet's National Championship. Arena, Mexico. Ricochet 6. By the way, last night it successfully defended that Eddie Kingston and National Championship. And great double team that time. Look how aggressive that time Eddie Kingston is.
Finally, the Mad King.
Pandora Rebajas. Descubre una selección de joyas con hasta un 50%. No te lo pierdas y renueva tu joyero. Hasta el 25 de enero. Haz clic en el banner y descúbrelo. Pandora.
Getting back to where he was in months. And he spent all before the 60 away from the ring with a broken leg.
I think he looks great. Absolutely. And there's no finesse about it here. What have they got planned, Eddie Kingston? You know what you're going to get. Look at this 10.
Oh, making James Drake think about this.
I guess they're Ortiz with a shotgun. Drop kick. Here's forces to tag team flavor. Reminder, White Castle AEW joint partners a 1 count with the add on 2 bacon sliders, fries, and a AEW bacon brawl combo. Buy the drink now through January 30th. White Castle.
Did not expect
first at your local.
This in the early going, though, to be honest. Here is what I expected to see with you. I mean, in a tag team match, tag team specialist and James Drake, they are C. Gibson. And Moss.
And you take right now. We're going to look at a little bit of that seamless work. Leg whip, leg lariat, if you will. As Ortiz reaches out. That time, and take a look at this taunting going on.
Yeah, just berating Eddie King. Grizzled young veterans for coming to Kingston. Ortiz, a good Samaritan, and said that both were street rats who relied down and dirty New York on handouts. What about that?
One of the great wrestlers. That's terrible to say that about. Is an AEW and back in Ortiz. A wrestler making his way. Remember that shotgun drop kick though.
Down and dirty street rat. Kingston might call himself a down. Working class heel. There's one standing in the mirror is hard to find. Oh, on the ring.
Tag Ortiz with a back heel drop step. I think Ortiz will go. Good, great. He's first time back. Face plant that under, if you will. Ortiz goes to the throat down. Little flat out. Long shot. And ducks that time. Tag is made. Great exchange that time by this. Greg, a GYV.
Here it comes. Just watch. Wow.
That is tremendous tag.
Stereo optic offense.
Team wrestling. Look at this.
There is Pete with the GYV. Not many that could come.
This is on you! You wanted
You didn't want this.
You wanted this!
From a top body suicida. Being held up and Ortiz goes down. This tag team match continues. It's Maximum Carnage on Collision on Teach.
AEW Wednesday night now streaming on HBO Max. Dynamite live at 8 on TBS.
Collision match Saturday night. Tony and Nigel. Maximum Carnage continues on this. It's the grizzled young veterans Ortiz together again against the team of Eddie Kingston in it for the first time in the ring. And Ortiz has battled in over 700 the injury. Northern Lights and a 2 count. 1, 2. Bad job.
He's close.
Who's reaching up?
Drake.
Kenny Megan crawling Eddie King. Bryce Rexburg is focused. Eyes are on him, but no. Oh, Drake holding on here, Nigel. Whoa, dragon screw.
Ortiz, a couple of errant shots there, but James Drake had the opportunity as soon as Grizzled Young Ortiz here, and veterans are just picking apart. Interesting to me that they haven't elected attempt to injure to previously injured Peck.
Right.
I think they're happy just taking them apart of Ortiz. One piece at a time.
Counter move to get out of it. There's how close he is. Ortiz, a great kiss. Eddie Kingston.
Between hope.
Gibson trying to make a tag on the end.
Ortiz and Kingston extend air.
Other end as well, and he does. Drake is in.
Oh, well done.
When Ortiz cannot get there. Well done is right. Close they are, just inches away. Look at this.
Fingertips. Said they were going to make their names in a James Drake, Zach Gibson, who's AEW at the expense of Kingston.
Drake.
Ortiz. Oh no.
Tried to hammer. Kingston was blocked. Ortiz, who is face first. It's an opening maybe here for us. As you can see in the ring to make a
GYV who objected.
Tag.
For Kingston's disregard for convention. Kingston said, you reap what you sow. Reap.
And the tag is made.
We don't. So we just.
And here is Kingston with purpose. Fight me is what he's screaming. Trying just that, but Kingston is winning. And Drake is step ahead.
Kingston.
Knife edge chop.
And well and truly in his wheelhouse.
Sending Drake out. Again. Eddie, it's gonna be Kingston may be going for the hurricane here. No, machine gun chops. He goes. Bringing Gibson in. And down.
Gibson electing to get to the outside.
And now here comes Ortiz back in. How about that leg trip?
Oh, no, this does not
Drake is up.
look good.
And Drake is 1, 2, down.
No.
Got the left shoulder
There on the part of Ortiz.
up.
A rare miscalculation. One of the most technically sound to that. But a rare miscalculation. Wrestlers in the world, I can attest to not having his ankles across cold to beat him like that.
Absolutely.
The shoulders, and you've got to knock a man out. But this might do it.
Let's see if it goes. Oh, Ortiz is
doomsday.
If it does, you see Gibson getting up and down.
For Ortiz.
Right, Ortiz hit hard. Now Gibson's going to hard on the top rope. Gibson going up top. Now a tag is made. Gibson calling the players, and Enziguri plays here.
But to many Liverpudlians was bigger than the big. Pulls number 1.
Four-up shot. Another one. You're out of your mind with that comment. And another.
Kingston.
Then he just
not having any effect on Kingston.
One chop. Gibson. What running. Green goes down, but he's back up. Tag team matchup. Weird. Absolutely. Back and forth scene.
I knew it would be. I told you.
They go. Uh-oh. Big Kingston dropping the strap. Chop. Gibson reeling. Kingston with an exploder.
Oh, and the referee reaching to his...
Oh, that's it.
Gibson.
It's a diversion tactic.
IV, but it hasn't worked out. Brilliant work from G1. The way they want it.
Trying to use this Kingston, which Kingston has scarfed to choke Eddie has in his hand. One.
Oh, yes. Ticket to roll.
Two. Eddie's
almost cashing in his ticket to...
Barely rolled up the left shoulder.
To victory, Zach Gibson, partner. And these two have got... Brings in his tag team. So much combined offense to
match together. Flatliner. Eddie goes together. In their 13th AEW down.
Koji Club. The face. The head of Eddie Kingston in the center. And look at this. Look at Kingston. It's beat red. Ready to pop.
Meanwhile, Gibson up.
Like a zit.
Just stomping away. Comes Ortiz. Shoves the referee out of the way. Here comes Kingston.
Kingston's going out.
It is going out.
Look at his arm, it's limp.
Wait a minute, no, he's desperate. Ortiz, Gibson on the outside.
He's trying to stay with him.
Kingston trying to stay alive.
Julie. He's not. It's only a matter of time now. Shot moving his head. Come on, that's it.
Fans are chanting Eddie's name.
One more time. One more time.
Eddie didn't run. A defiant salute from Eddie Kingston is still with it. Kingston, look at this! I'll drag Eddie Kingston out of the grips.
Now, ground and pounded there. Pound, but Kingston got him.
Eddie Kingston. Fans, take to Eddie Kingston. It's one of the reasons to identify with Eddie Kingston. There is nothing. Love him so much. Quit. What you see is what you... Nothing flashy, no finesse to get with Eddie Kingston.
Kingston, roll.
1, 2.
Might be getting a German suplex here.
Oh, look at the mad balls in the head.
Back behind the official's back.
It's the off drive. 1, 2. For Kingston and 2. 3 to get the win. Ortiz.
Kingston, Ortiz, and Eddie.
They had to cheat to do...
Talking about... And knew it. I have no idea what your China does, Ortiz, but return of Ortiz to action. He and Eddie Kingston, a celebration of sorts. They'll extend, get the big win. Match Wednesday, a big trios match. Fans, we're going to take you back now that this is the women's division. Lander against the triangle match between the Babes of Wrath and Stanlanders. Let's go back to the footing. Stanlander move Willow out of the wedge. What? And then take the spear, leap for the Triangle of Madness, and that leading to a victory in the match. The Babes of Wrath, the Lander had this to say.
Oh, Stat, I'm so sorry. You have to take a bullet for me. Sorry. If you didn't have...
I'm sorry, Stat. I'm sorry. No, I would take a bullet for either of you.
I'm sorry. I really feel sorry.
Stop it. Any day of the week. My 2 best friends. As long as it means that I got to be out there with my... But I am curious. You pinned the champ. Tekla. So what do you want to do about it? Find. And I couldn't be easier to find. To get a title shot out of, because I believe for everyone who came before and for all in fighting and defending this, for that will hold it after. So going until the next time that we meet. I hope your little win tonight will keep you, because what you think is I like the taste. It's toxic.
What an uproarious reception of wrestling here in Jetspeed. For the Hangman teaming with the future.
Absolutely wild. Look at this action is this. Our main event on Collision Maximum Card. Coming up tonight, and it's the Ops Defensive Trios Cage and Jetspeed Championship against Hangman Adam.
Welcome back here to Collision. My broadcast colleague, Tony. We're standing by now. Giovanni.
Come in along with, and fans, let's welcome Stokely, team champions. the World Tag Team.
You heard the immediate reaction. Announced their names, and here they are. That's Tony Schiavone, the AEW Tag Team of the Year in almost the World Tag Team Champions. Every poll taken for 2025. Say what you want, but there is no doubting they're the top team. How they did it in the world today.
Hurt yourself again, Big Stoke. I don't. All right, we now know the top contender, your challengers to the World Tag Team is Davis and Doyle. Championship, gentlemen, and that is. Pardon me, Stoke. Can you hold this mic?
A lot of people are expecting me to say something bad. I know a lot about Don Callis. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to and the Don Callis family, but I'll be like everyone else in this company for the retweets, the likes, and drag everyone down the memes. So I must, Jake Doyle, congratulations. Congratulations, Mark Davis, AEW World Tag Team Champion. You are now #1 contenders for the championships. And I have to admit, there is some envy. I'm jealous. Yet from Stokely, because factor, you have the strength, you have it all. You have the size, the look, you are too alley. You are guys I would not want to see in a dark. Professional wrestlers get in a lot of trouble, but I lost, and I hate to say it, and I'm probably going to get long for the days where professional wrestlers looked like you thing, except you two have everything except for the ability to team alive today to beat the greatest tag, FT.
You don't just have to take Big Stoke's word. It's illustrated who is the greatest for that, because you can ask Sports Tag Team today and they will tell you. You can ask you, it is FTR. ESPN, who is will tell you it is the greatest tag team today. And then TR. Nobody has the body of work. Nobody has the resume that we have, and nobody can do what FTR does. Mark, something. Jake Doyle, right? Good. You're good. You boys are good, but you are not FTR good.
First of all, Tony, you're used to coming to TVs. I need you to do your job. I know you every Wednesday and Saturday and doing the bare. Please do your job and hold this. Bare minimum still getting paid. But first of all, now that we're on stage, I want to say, Nigel, hello. Good K over there. Thank God to see you. I hope you're feeling okay. Past is the past, and we're not messing with you. I want you to ask me what you today. Second of all, Tony, do I hate most about these people?
Dax, one out of the world people. Team champs, what do you hate most about these people?
About these people is they live the thing I hate most in a fantasy world. Like this is time you see something new and Toy Story to you guys. Every tiny, you think it's the greatest thing of an issue. I don't have an of all time. I don't have issue personally with the issues that I have. Jake Doyle and Mark Davis found them. All you people boost their ego up. You make them think there's something. Build their ego up. And somebody saw my God, they look great on an 8x8. These two men. And they said, oh man, let's make them a tag team. And one match, so they gave them one match. Chance to step in the ring with the richest prize in professional, absolute best tag team for the whole wrestling. This is a division we built, with vision I built. This is our hands from the foundation because of one match, all the way up, and you get a not gonna happen. Do you think it's gonna happen?
You think, coming from North Carolina, we never saw North Carolina, the slums of North, guys like you were the norm. We walked around every day. People like you were the norm, and we fought people like you. So now you have the luxury every day of calling your shot. When you want your shot, you have the luxury of telling the champion, I don't care what you've done in the past, just know, I don't care what you're doing. You are in the midst of the future, in the present, greatest tag team of all time. And just like all these people, you love. Just live your life begging to be FTR, the praying to be us. Begging. The problem is there's only one. There is only one. Top God. And you will find out there is out.
It's FTR, but with Davis and Doyle. Determined words from Hill gunning forward. There's a big time. Just ahead for FTR.
Guys, did you see the Rascals are here?
I'm not gonna let them.
They look like such a good time. We should go welcome them.
Come in here and take it. It's a takeover. People tend to forget who we are around.
They want to wrestle? Well, then who better than this AEW has to offer? A sight to see, action and dread rush. And the man of the hour, Leo, give them a welcome in and to forget. AEW, they'll never.
With Lacey Lane and the rise. The crew now join AEW's new assignees. Let's go to the ring. The Rascals.
The following contest introducing first, accompanied by Quest, is scheduled for one fall. Christopher Tammy, representing Zeta, and Team and the Steel.
Debut. Let's take a look at the newest Zeta Steel making her single member of Skyfall.
I call myself
White Zeta Steel.
The real deal, Zeta Steel. Match by match, fight by fight. I was born to be in that ring. Hit by hit, we're all gonna find AEW has the best. Now exactly who I am. Women's division. Real.
Welcome to the team, Zeta.
But now, it just got real. Christopher Daniels said and those boys better get ready. I might be the spark that Skyflight needed because we're about to take off.
There you see Marina. There you see Mox and Shafir.
Never saw me, I'm a problem pulling up. You can look around forever, let the show is
one of the toughest, most ever seen compete in a violent women. That wrestling ring. Marina has a lot to say. 5 wins in her last as she's walking towards the ring. 7 matches, 50 wins, no doubt. A very, like an inner AEW career. Knows its word, influential part.
Huge part of the Death
Riders.
Riders' success of late. The proficient and frighteningly dangerous match for her team. Blood or guts, winning with her submission and following the last week on Collision. Trios match, Sky Flight between the Death Riders and Shafir. Shafir and Steel were face-to-face. Yeah, smiled and oh, here we are.
Moxley, the Continental Champion.
I love hanging out up here with you guys.
There you go. Jonkin is here. We were talking about
going right. You think you think present and after?
Yes, sir.
Bad idea.
Steel in, missed that kick. Shafir sends Zeta Steel did not. I talked about John. I said, you're going to just shrug that off. Influential member of the Death Riders in so many ways.
1,000%. everything. I got to hand it to the Zeta. She is going for it.
Zeta Steel. Got to move quickly, but Moroccan American. Whoa! Not sure if you can move quickly enough here. When you're out there with Marina Shafir.
She's keeping the pressure on. Felt a little dizzy. She wants to come after Marina Shafir. Disrespected from Collision last week. Maybe not a great idea.
You could only distracted. Whoa! I understand why it was Shafir still and Megan Bain absolutely dismantling, coming out, and Apps still with a Liger bomb.
Make her, that's what I'm talking about. Make her pay for that. Pay for that.
And this match, stay with us on
Pay for that.
continues Maximum Carnage Collision. Death Riders against Zeta Steel. Congratulations, Marina Shafir of Skyflight. Back elbow here. The Continental Champion. We're joined by John Moxley. Knees to the face.
Oh, that's going to piss her off.
Staggering Marina.
Oh, that's really going to piss her off. This Zeta, man, she's going for it.
Rising knee strut. Slowly. She's got a lot of fire. And from man up and down she goes. A problem.
What a throw. And made it look easy.
Oh, here we go. Nelson from the back.
She might break
out.
Her neck. Oh, what a bit.
Here it comes.
Oh, she's going to make her pay. Oh, she's lost something a little bit.
Because,
I'm an expert at dealing with. She's in that zone. Unreasonable women, and I can tell you, we should all. Zeta can't take cover. She's in the ring. Just take cover right now. Let's stay with her. Like being encaged with a wild animal.
This is Steele's got to get something. It's Marina Shafir's match to lose. Quick, John.
Dean trying to get the. You see Christopher Daniels now fans behind Zeta Steel.
She'd have a broken neck.
There it is.
Oh, jeez.
And there's a quick tap. Look at
I need to let her cool down for a little bit.
that.
My
Quickly,
goodness.
it's over.
I'm talking about doubt. Leave it.
Fired up Continental.
Leave it no doubt.
Fear now with 6 wins. Marina Shafir in her last 8.
We don't even keep count.
I'm sure you don't. Matches. Red hot.
Who cares? Every day, a little bit better to increase our we come to get a lift standing.
Wow, look at that.
Of this craft.
Shafir calling out anybody in the crowd as well.
Wow. The first time that we have seen Comp Chu, John Moxley, Fletcher, since his match again. What a moment.
Nearly ripped my leg off. That nearly killed me.
Following trios contest is scheduled accompanied by Dawn before one fall, featuring Callis and Plunder, and the Rock, Josh Alexander star, Kyle Fletcher.
Almost got it done, but he didn't. And on Callis guys. You know, so talking about it, that was 3 days.
Say nearly killed you, I did.
Yeah, what I tell you.
Say you nearly killed him.
Score one
Semi-final in the Continental. Fletcher was looking classic, and there was a moment where cut for a screwdriver that was. Some might say that because of wasn't there, that took his eyes off the prize, and that to defeat him and advance to the. That was why John Moxley, you were able finals.
I only need you to make that was 3 down to 1 mistake. And, I mean, since you brought it up, Callis guys, they're in the finals.
Monday morning quarterbacking, Nigel.
So.
This is great. Expect a little more out of you. I mean, listen, first ever to grace the ring, John Moxley, one of the greatest and potentially could be Continental Champion of all time. If we have our way, the shortest reign.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I like to be upfront and honest, John. And
how's that going to go?
I mean, we've got an army. How long is that going to work? I mean, realistic. You like to do things your own way.
You do. You got a lot of people. I don't know if I'd call it an army.
A lot of people.
Heads you're filling with all kinds of a lot of people, nonsense and so forth. Very,
I call it success, but okay, sense. Nonsense, John. That's John, what
to do, Don, is an totally different thing. What you different thing than what we do.
We agree with that, John. We agree with that.
Okay, and I don't think you understand. And when you get deep into a match, when it's nut-cutting tournament like the Continental Classic, when you get time, there is a big difference between we stand for something. We come with a goal and what we do every single day.
Right.
Do. Trying to make money. We're masters of the craft. What you guys, you collect things, whatever you do, you know.
What about Takeshita? What are you doing?
I don't know what you guys do.
I can feel the tension here, fellas.
What about him he won?
He beat you, though.
I love Takeshita. Takeshita can get it.
He beat you. So you're saying
you know where to find me.
No
you
problem.
tell him they got to win that win back. You tell Takeshita I'm looking for him.
Please calm down. I don't know what's going on. Okay, I'm just calling it like it. He's getting up.
I'm chilling.
All right.
I'm chilling.
Oh,
all right. I'm just, I'm going to hang. All right.
For I'd say, glad you have you beside me.
There he goes.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
All right.
How about that?
Wow.
John Mott.
What? 2 birds, 1 stone.
From Torture. Behind, look at this. Let's Rocky Romero for Christ.
Signal the troops. Don Callis must have...
on the face. The side of it. And just ahead of John Moxley. What? From behind. A horrible attack. Calculated. Premeditated.
How about how premeditated?
Oh, yes, hated. No doubt about that. It was.
I don't know whether Don was at ringside, but once he was,
look at this.
John would be out here.
What happened to Moxley?
Death Riders have come out as well. Now members of the Dark.
Well, this is the health of John Moxley. Is he going to be all chaotic? I'm concerned about. Okay.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Claudio Castagnoli, I hope. Meanwhile, look.
Wow, this is breaking down.
You got some of the more
all over the arena.
Successful, phenomenal act right now. Athletes in AEW going at it.
We've still got a trios match to see it.
They say that
on the schedule, I'm not sure if we're going to get
the universe. You get back what you learning that lesson tonight. Put out. John Moxley is.
I'm not sure if it's karma.
You want to talk about karma? I got tweet. Karma. 4 stitches in my head from John Moxley. This is karma.
And you come. And we have a trios.
WordPress.com is professional WordPress hosting built to scale with no limits, slowdowns, or surprise fees, all for just $25 a month. Run any plugin or theme and take full developer control with built-in SSH, WP CLI. Get
Arm drag takedown. The bell sounds, and we've seemingly restored some order here. Last year, Skyflight, the Don fans, this Callis family, been involved with tag is made. Skyflight picked up what is a real international rivalry. The big win against Don Callis family. And then the Don Callis family got the big win over in Scotland, if you'll recall, against Skyflight back in Don. Finally, the Death Riders are leaving. As you see, back in Don Callis' home country of Canada, was a big win for the Don Callis family. As Dante comes off top, here between, so lots of money and pride at stake. 2 factions or 2 teams that leapfrog, nicely done, that are very, if you will, that are very familiar with each other. International battles. And have had quite the...
Can you tell us a little bit about that loss in the Continental Classic? How Kyle Fletcher is doing after that?
Kyle Fletcher is fine. Kyle Fletcher, the next thing, and the next thing could be the team is Teflon. We move on to the TNT Championship. It could be... Look, John Moxley is a great... Anything I decide it's going to be wrestler. I wouldn't take anything away from John losing a match to John Moxley. But Colin, there's no shame. Kyle Fletcher is the future...
Well, he is
of this entire company.
Named Breakthrough Wrestler of the Year by Sports Illustrated and many publications, ESPN, no doubt about it. And how about El
has impressed me so much.
Clone, boy,
El Clone. It was up late last night with El Clone's recent match against one of my associates, watching Commander, and I was blown away. Yet.
That's what you do for date night.
I think El Clone is one of my best signings. Yeah, that's right. And hang-arounds like to come by the club at some of my various associates' house and like to watch a little rest. Explain to us the finer points of British Sling. Nigel, you're always welcome. Style, for example.
Bear that in mind, Dave.
Who certainly has returned.
Thank you.
Scorpio Sky from an injury, and now
part of Josh Alexander. He's just lean at
Skyflight.
Look at Jim's sinewy muscle.
Yeah, to Kenny Omega coming up on Wednesday night. Josh Alexander cannot look ahead. when we are on TBS. Another live on the Dynamite on the World is winners. Oh, and look at Darius go.
Yeah,
but that's
Darius knows what to do in that lineage.
Oh,
that ring got that Minnesota
flatliner that time coming out. And a 2 count.
And I have told John.
1, 2.
Josh Alexander, we're not playing put down. I want him off this television with Kenny Omega. I want him push and show. I want him out of this company.
Your chance on Wednesday. Look at that 10. Well, you'll get you to work.
I can't wait.
1, 2. Dante got it by top flight member Scott. 1, 2 count that time. That would have been a terrible.
I may celebrate by adding 4 new members.
Terrible loss.
When we beat Kenny Omega to the family, Shivani.
4 new members?
Yeah.
Count, if I'm honest, how many members is it now?
Keeps growing.
It's hard to keep out on.
Listen, you guys like to criticize talent. You have too much talent, size me. Oh, you're signing too much. There's no such thing as too much talent.
Oh, moonsault attempt. Both Darius and Dander with the release. Germany. Dante thrown together. Josh Alexander. Here comes El Clone.
What's this guy?
You after his win a week ago. 2-0 in AEW. Overcoming.
Explosion.
Right here on Collision. Wow, he is an absolute amazing.
Makes it look easy.
Athlete. I agree with you, Don. Set out powerbomb that time. El Clone with a stomp.
When I'm at the Don Carlo in Western Mexico, Ellis Family Compound in Sinaloa, Clone and I like to sit around and play. The future is very bright for El Clone. And the future, and I can tell you
you have a compound in Mexico. And right in Mexico.
In Sinaloa, of course.
Wow. Now, Darius Martin is in
I have 3 great Mexican
trouble at the hands of El Clone.
Mexican superstars in my group.
2. Don, you got. Here's a cover. 1. Many enemies. Kenny Omega and Josh Alexander next week. But you being 1, and of course you've made enemies of the Death Ray apparent.
No, John Moxley made it.
Fighters here tonight. I think it's very, very
an enemy of me a long time ago and cracked my skull when he put 24 stitches in my head. And that may have been 3.
Well, you got that scar on your noggin that
years ago, Shivani, but I don't forget. That's from Moxley. Right. Every day I look, and I've been planning. And now I look in the mirror, I think of John Moxley. It's coming to fruition.
Clears out the corner. Kyle Fletcher just completely. And this trios match continues as the Don Callis on Collision match. This chant resonates here in a trios match. Sky Phoenix, Arizona. It is applied against the Don Callis. Martin is battling here. His family. And Darius with Josh Alexander is best.
Out of offense there on the hands.
He can.
Suffered a lot of Don Callis. Look.
He's won many of matches that way. There's the ankle lock.
Gonna snap it.
Doesn't have it fully on though. Ooh, and that's open. Unable to get the complete to the window.
That's a preview of what's in the part. We're gonna go after all his joints. It's gonna happen to Kenny Omega. We're gonna pick.
Yeah, with a suplex. Good move from Screwdriver, I'm sure. Pick up vertical. Darius Martin. Still to come. The trios as the Ops will defend against the championship on the line. Hangman Adam Page and Jets built, encouraging Darius Martin. That's still to come. There you see Christopher Daniel. You know, Don Callis, but they've gone out on their own. Originally recruited Skyfly and are in rare company because, great shotgun. They own a victory over your dropkick. Over your. Look at Don Callis' family. This a clone stay. Thrust kick out so quick, but so is Don. Side goes Gabangiri. Kyle Fletcher. Up on top. 1, 2. They may have it again. Big crossbody. And no. Only a 2 count. Wow.
He's an incredible young athlete, no doubt.
How about Dante?
Dante, not about it, but El Clone has the edge of going to unleash experience, and he is, I believe, his wheel kick on Dante.
And missed the lariat. It was a half Nelson, but El Clone got out of it. Pick up. Full Nelson. Rising knee strike. Stand. Nope. Oh, my gosh. Dante. Dante stage one here. Look at that. Look with it. What action?
Look at that. No one else in the wrestling industry kick. El Clone is fantastic. Does that.
Oh, that was a wheel.
Absolutely tagged, and here comes a Kyle Fletcher running former TNT champ. Kick.
Just see a real strong kick.
Scorpio Sky.
You want to get much more.
Oh, my God. The big
wheel than this.
Australian.
Here we go.
No. Going for the sheer drop brain.
This is going to be it. What is this?
But no, it's Scorpio Scott. Look at this.
Scorpio coming in illegally.
A DDT. Tag and Darius will come back in. And a sky flight.
To make Darius
taking over this match.
The legal man when he endured a lot of
3-on-1. This is ridiculous.
The punishment in this match.
And of course, it's Rick Knox.
You've seen Flatliner and a cover. Seen it many times. A double team. 1, 2.
Someone get Rick Knox back to the home.
It's a save by the Don Callis.
Home. I mean, God, this is ridiculous. He is
doing all he can. This match is really
handle a match with these athletes.
He broken down, no doubt about it. Bodies are trying to get a foot up to Ash Lane in the ring. Scorpio Alexander, but Josh had Scorpio come in.
I love that.
Look at this.
Oh, drops him.
That's what's going to happen to Kenny
on top.
Omega this Wednesday.
Up, Bonte rolls through. El Clone is running lariat.
Wow.
Runs him over with a
muy bueno.
Oh my God, the knees. What was
Clone hurt himself as well.
Thinking their reflex, looking for the move.
Time.
I don't know what Clone was doing, but his knees.
We don't
slammed into the rampway.
Want to take too many unnecessary is availability.
Standing switch
chances, as they say, the best ability
to a half and half.
You got it, baby. Come on.
Finish it.
Here comes Alexander back in. Alexander pick up. Nope. Knife edge chop. Darius a skip. Leg lock. There it is again. Dive.
Put the knee there.
Ankle lock. There's no one to tag.
And Darius, this was the flash in the center of the ring. Decision earlier when they tagged Darius. Decision very susceptible.
Yeah.
It's put him in a weak position.
He got out of it, but Darius is high middle ropes here. Darius cannot even stand on the just. Alexander, as you saw. And he's got Darius had not torqued that left ankle. Is up. Dante Darius goes down, reaching in, but no! Rolls through.
Here we go. Good night.
1, 2, 3.
Down pile driver, cover.
And that's how it goes.
Kyle Fletcher. El Clone and Daniel.
Well, the Don Callis family will celebrate. Well, I want to tell you, they have made something, Nigel, what we have seen tonight. Enemies.
There's no question about that.
Of the Death Riders.
John Moxley and the Death Riders back looking for their pound of flesh. Will be coming. Mentioned. Well, but Alexander, as you be facing. Thought perhaps. Oh, wait a second. It would be Kenny Omega, somebody else who perhaps has umbrage with Dom, but instead, Callis.
Takeshita, the heavyweight champion, former IWGP World. A smile on the face of Don Callis. They shake hands and hug. Goes right by Don Callis to Kyle Fletcher. Ignoring everyone else.
Beating. But both Fletcher seemingly had Takeshita.
Oh, there you go.
Problems with Kazuchika Okada.
A lot of smiles from the Don. Right now, Callis family in an embrace. And Konosuke between Kyle Fletcher. Right now, let's send it.
Roderick Strong, a huge congratulations.
Back to Lexi now.
Congratulations to you last night in Arena, Mexico. You contender to Claudio Castagnoli's. You defeated Hechicero to become the #1 CML World Heavyweight
I told you I was
Championship.
Claudio! Wasn't done with you and the Death Riders and take your title.
That's right.
And now I'm going to break your back. Oh, no, dude. Me thing. Yeah, but wasn't I there to support you? This isn't a me and you thing. It's in Mexico? No. Yeah, be here now. Now I'm here, so this is good. Because you wouldn't let me in, but I'm right. No, I just can't.
Roddy, come on, man. You ain't going no. Nice. Whoa, Roddy. Where you know you down to conglomerate? Oh, nowadays, you got a big title match coming. See, the thing is, we like magnets to go. You need to hang around, man. For real. First and foremost, I would like to make a... Hey, but for declaration, You know, I'm for manifestation. I want to bring forth this event filled with pain. I'm talking to you in retaliation. El Clone. You for the reason why my main man. So I'm putting the blame on you from the Mexican land. Hologram now. Because you read why he's not here with us right now. Truth be told, you ain't nothing but a science fair. But I saw you and my experiment gone wrong. Boy Commander had a hell of a match. So, like I said, I'm not dodging Texas. And you was victorious. I'm not dodging. I'm here to reign. I'm Clone. What do you say? Me and you. Showdown. I'm here to defend. So, in Texas for the TNT title. And then we back to conglomerating like next week on Collision. Always. Because, like the old saying goes, conglomerate, you're happy to share. When you're down to conglomerate your plate. We speak English or you pass the roll. Yep. Espanol, you share the butter.
It's classic. Oh,
yeah.
What is that?
I'm coming with you, baby. Let's whoop some ass. Where you going, Roddy? You going to Texas? Yeah. Woo!
Maxwell Jacob Friedman. What are they?
You know that saying, right?
Ric Flair. These men all have in common. Well, it's the fact. See, I'm not afraid to show that we're all traveling champions. Everybody. No matter how big country, no matter what part of the world, big or how small, no matter what part of that I'm better than them. This match, first of many title defenses. Tonight in Maine will be the many victorious. This second title reign is going to make the first title defenses to my name seem short and sweet. Friedman. And I'm better than you. And you, my name is Maxwell Jacob. Know it. And also, see, in all three of those individuals that I will go down as a man with a greater legacy dimension combined.
His AEW World Championship in the great. After successfully defending state of Maine, MJF will appear in Orlando and on here live on Dynamite this Wednesday, EBS. The Collision from Phoenix. Maximum Carnage continues here on. We'll see the return of Penelope Ford in for her. With her, of course, in tag team action, return to actress and Megan Bain, and let's go to our
tag team contest is scheduled for
Iniara.
The full one ball. Introducing and the Mega first, Penelope Ford, Megan Bain.
Interesting that we saw Penelope from her arm. This will be her first. Penelope Ford dropped that slim match since she suffered 87 days of that elbow injury. Go.
Well, and has dominated, fully recovered and cleared as the Megasis has been in the women of Superbad Penelope Ford's division. The addition is only going to make her more dangerous.
And their opponents in the ring. And Danielle Camella and
Viva Van, Danielle Camella.
Viva Van.
Making her for Viva Van her 13th AEW Tag Team debut match. Camella, and she goes from the Mega Center. 5th AEW match, but down.
Barely able to get out of it.
Barely able to get out of the gate. Now speaking of, hey, crashing like you hit a wall after you're in it with eye drink. But clean, energy drink. Oh, breakthrough free productivity drink. That interstimulants. Order now and enhances focus and stamina without caffeinedrink.com or Amazon. And are 15% off as the Mega CW 1/5 off for Physis is taking care of here. The entire tag team here. We got a couple of matches to give you signed by Tony Khan next week. Oh, just here on Collision. There's a big TNT Championship against Elk Pickup. Mark Briscoe, the clone of the Don Callis family. CMLL World Heavyweight Championship. And for the ship, Claudio will defend next week here on Collision against Roderick Strong.
Go to the outside. Viva Van quickly from Camella. Former Phoenix Suns competitive gymnast, diver, answer an Arizona Cardinals cheerleader. Thing to cheer about right now.
Right now, much. Penelope really up on top. Don't wanting to get in, as you can understand. Doomsday device. Oh!
What a God. Oh.
1, 2, 3. A dominant win.
Here are your winners. Megan Bain, Penelope Ford, hey.
Well, Marina Schiff, the Megasis Megan Bain before there, who has teamed with... there's a problem for all three of them. Here's a woman
rising to their feet. seamless one. Tony Storm to the fans because the team is here with Rena. Oh, look at the fans standing. Chiricahua Lutheran for this.
Your ears, freaks of Phoenix, lend me. Hide behind those two skirts. Marina Shafir, you can't. Every great man is a great. They say behind every woman, but behind these two filthier slop tart, who slop tarts isn't even. And I all had your. So and say that it's time that you all shut.
We have not forgotten what you did to us 3-on-2. 1-1, 2-on-2. We will not stop until we make you pay.
Penelope off your other arm and sport. I'm going to slap Megan over the head with it. And Marina Shafir. You want a death ride? Well, hit your maker. Hop on this caboose and I will make you me. Because see, me and God, only difference between is that God doesn't wear any lipstick.
Chin up, take the loud breath, burst out, and watch out for arms.
Hard not to watch out for them.
Well, the sinless love bonds have made a an understatement that here tonight would be. We continue. More action is Lexi Nair. Stand up right now. Here, Lexi, take it away.
And this past Wednesday on Dynamite, we saw the Swerve Strickland return of Kenny Omega and AEW president, which is why the founding father and executive vice president. Kenny Omega Wednesday on Dynamite. I wanted to ask, he's wrestling Josh Alexander this upcoming. Ask you, what exactly is your plan to championship? Get back on the hunt for the AEW World Championship.
Simple, the same plan. And that's to win that we've always had. Our plan.
Your time tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Well, speaking of that, someone has requested your Kevin Knight.
Just the man that I wanted to see. Swerve, what's going on? You know, I've been thinking a lot. I just can't seem to shake the fact that I thought about what you told me last weekend. You used the word future. It kind of triggered me, I can't lie, to describe the Jet. And you know what? Because ever since I stepped into an AEW, hearing is how the Jet is the ring. All the Jet keeps future. But the Jet took out your friend Darby Allin. They're here and now. Ever since I beat Kazuchika knows the Okada, the Jet, that maybe it's time I start beating more of that the future, present, to let the people know is now.
Homie, sound like fighting. If I ain't know any better, than worse to me. This can be a thing. Now, before how about you go win something of value tonight? I do. Yeah, go do something with that value. Matter of fact, don't you have a World Trios title match? Then we can have a conversation maybe. Bro, I meant that then. What I said a couple days ago, and I mean that now. You are true, but of the business. The future, not only of just AEW. Matter of fact, as well. I see you as a future main event. Just don't take 5 to 6 years to get there.
Pedro Mike brought to you by Progressive Insurance. If you're watching AEW on TNT, bring 24/7 protection when you buy. Learn more at Progressive Bundle Home, Auto and Motorcycle.com. Friction between Kevin. Seems like a little bit of night and Swerve Strickland. But right now, let's go to the ring. Don't you think, Nigel?
Ladies and gentlemen, national gentlemen, the AEW, show some love.
Broadcast position. But Ricochet will join us here because the winner of this matchup will title shot. Get a national. And as he gets broadcast as champ.
What's up, Nigel?
The headset on. Welcome to the.
How you doing?
Nice to be here. Pleasure
for having me. This is great. I get
to be alongside you.
Thank you, Nigel. See these two chumps go at it.
One of these chumps chased you out of the
What's up, Tony?
the ring area on Wednesday.
Surprise attack is what. No. One of these chumps did.
Let's go back to our heading this way again. Look at that. Here we go. Let's.
The following contest winner will receive a shot at the
Hit you in the face. Come on.
The AEW National First from Los Angeles Championship. Introducing California, weighing 190 pounds, Jeff Perry.
Notice how it truly walked over. He didn't walk over him. We notice how he didn't
walk towards you.
In the jungle there, just spitting his gut. Jack Perry acting like he was living it on.
What a sack.
The
What a
national
animal.
champion.
No
Very
class.
uncouth.
No class.
Well, I want to take fans back to on Dynamite to last week when Jack got the 1, 2, 3 on you. No, I just
Ricochet.
Listen, I'm not
About the past.
I'm not worried about just giving. I'm not saying anything.
Why are you worried about? I'm worried about the future.
It's going to be a great matchup. Here we go. We go back to a national championship shot. And one more time. Winner goes on.
From Nutley, New Jersey, and his opponent from a 225-pound professional wrestling. He is the pride of the 5-tool player, Bowen.
Don't come over here, don't.
Anthony.
Don't look at me. No, you better worry him first. You better about him. You better worry about him. Today, you're lucky I'm not being paid to. You're lucky I'm not being paid to fight today.
Both men, Anthony Bowens. All right, and Jungle Jack Perry making their Ricochet is here with us. Statements towards the national champions.
Both of them disrespectful.
Irritated by the fact that you are
Respectful.
Well, they both seem very the inaugural and of all time Ricochet.
Longest reign.
With it, greatest national champion
of all time. I got many titles, man.
Well, of course.
Greatest of all time.
He's the longest reigning. Of course, he's the great. He's the only one.
Yeah.
Greatest
The light
national
skin
champion.
kingpin excellence of
anything. What does that have to do with anything?
elevation.
What does that have to do with it? It's still a fact. It's
Stating
still
fact.
a fact.
You are so mean.
Fact.
Okay, here we go. Ricochet. It's underway. Tony Khan has made it a... The fans, as this match gets official, after what we saw earlier here on Penelope Ford, will take on the timeless Collision. Megan Bain and Love Bombs. That's live Wednesday. And don't forget our main event on Dynamite from Orlando, Florida. Coming up tonight on Collision, the optional events, Hangman Adam Page and Jetson, the Trios Championship against Speed. This is one because he is seeking retribution, a match that Hangman wants. Distribution from, we'll see how that all transpires coming up, Samoa Joe. Up a little bit later on tonight. Here, good rehearsal.
Just last week.
Live on Collision.
On Collision, Anthony Bowens, the demand. Bowens teaming with Jet Speed. Bowens tonight trying to expunge that.
Exactly. Luckily, I got my guy.
Loss and get into title contention.
Guys were always thinking Khan's always on there. He knew it. I got a point. He knew to tag in. He knew we were going to give my guys props.
Certainly got G if we can, champ. And got the job done. But let's talk about strategy. Anthony Bowens, the pride of pro wrestling, is the second cover. 1 and 2. Man to face you for the title. Hold on. What are you going to do? Where's his strength? To keep the title. Where's his weakness?
And honestly, it's weaknesses. It's not even about his weakness. I'm just, guys, I'm really good.
No question about that.
I'm really good at what I do. I'm really good at this. I ever do it. That's how I'm going to one of the best to continue to keep this title.
I think every one of us to ever do it. There's no doubt.
Is how I'm going to.
This table would agree with that. You are one of the
best. Keep this title because there's not many. One comes around ever so often. Ricochet's in this world. And baby, this is me anywhere. It doesn't matter if it's Bowens. My time, this title is not going. It doesn't matter if it's Jungle Jack Perry. I'm a steal.
Bowens got out of it. And
slap it over in the mouth.
Leg sweep, 1 count. Here's a cover. Jungle Jack Perry, 140. And Jack is out in 1 count. Longest reign in the history of the TNT as a TNT champion, second long championship. And of course, Anthony Bowens, tag team champ as a trio challenge. So much success as they will. And one time going on here.
Perry, a former
with the Acclaimed, and we're going to have a little scissoring.
Tag team champion himself, partner Luchasaurus.
Sure.
Former tag team.
Scissors. Oh, look at this. Oh, what him do now countless times. Ford and Jack Perry doing what we've seen. Using the team.
Willing to do what it takes to... Perry get an advantage.
Of an advantage. That's an advantage.
So is Anthony Bowens.
Speaking. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. I don't think it's done. Not every man across the world is going to get a scissor. Anyway. Ken Owens identified with this.
Wow. On him. You better focus on
and Jack Perry.
You better focus on him. You better focus on your opponent.
Hey, Anthony Bowens getting this 5-tool play distracted by the national champion on commentary. Ricochet, who has joined us here.
And I agree with you. And right now he's got Ricochet needs to focus on his opponent. And his opponent does. Face first to the entrance. Oh my God!
Dude, that's the best thing I've ever seen, Bowens. It's always good to see James do it. Right there. Yeah, get hurt.
Here comes Jack slide.
I got a list of guys that I like to just see.
Through. Bowens got him. Casador by Jack. But Jack hit hard into a bulldog as well. And this Ricochet continues. Stay with us, smash. To see who will face. We're back on Collision. Anthony Bowens. Facing the winner between Jungle Jack Perry and 1, 2, you, Ricochet.
You know the little...
We'll get a national title shot against...
Chipmunk from Ice Age, the movie. They kept eating lime. He should have been extinct a long time ago. He just kept lasting the whole time. He kept lasting all 4.
Yeah, there you go. It takes...
movies, that's like Jack. He just keeps coming back.
Perseverance, determination.
And Jack. Looking for the knee virulent.
I hate it.
Yes. And
too busy posing. Too busy posing.
Whoa. Big thrust.
That's the second best thing.
Kick.
I like that. I've seen Anthony Bowens do.
We'll move forward to challenge one of these men for the national title. Bowens, this could do it.
Bowens gets a 1-2. Hook is right. Cover. Anthony. That arm was coming down for...
These two are starting.
3. You almost had a challenger.
Pissed me off.
Well, because they're having a...
If that's what you call this.
Absolutely. Great match.
Great match.
Who is
if
what
that's
I call
what you call this.
We got a World Championship, as you see. Another great match to follow for the Ricochet look on.
It's not as good, but if I was in it... Great as if I was in it, it'd probably already be over if I was
held on that time. There's the pickup. Jack's a thrust kick of his own. Now Jack will hit the cover. Far side rope. Pick up. 1, 2. Shoulder up. Bowens hits the ropes again. Jack is out with that left hand. There's a knee. Jack. 1, 2. Twice. Escapes.
He wants to face you, Ricochet. Jungle Jack Perry, really, for the national title.
I know why. I don't even know what happened. I don't know why he wants to get hurt so bad. This match, I don't know why he continues. Because I don't know why he continues to fight, because he's just going to get put down.
You have brought to the national title, and think it speaks to the prestige that in such a short period of time take that title from you. There are so many people that want to...
And again, they say...
Jack rolls him up. Look at the strength of Bowens picking up Jack. 1, 2. And it...
He's too strong.
Back. 2 count. 5. Yep, absolutely. That's a great call. Seatbelt. 1, 2. 2 count. And look at that combination. Almost like
Bowens' shoulders were down as well.
Close for both. You are right. And...
Well, so that was close.
That would have been...
Good job.
But clothesline as Jack runs into the Owens. That was a elbow.
Forearm. Drive Bowens. Clubbing from Jungle Jack Perry now, who is poor.
The knee.
Bowens got his eyes. Arm up, though.
Jack's to do it again. There it is.
Maybe not this time.
Still a little.
Oh, running knee. 1. Jungle. 1, 2, 3. Jack Perry wins.
Here's your shot at the AEW National winner, receiving a future championship. Jungle Perry. Gold Jack.
Is your next opponent Jungle Jack Perry? Ricochet.
Don't look over here like you're going to do something.
Yeah. Going to help Anthony Bowens up.
Bowens the leg. Dunned after the knee. Nice show of sportsmanship.
Now
He gets to face you, Ricochet, for the sure we'll see the same title.
Don't nothing. What you look? You ain't gonna look over here like you about to do something. You ain't gonna do nothing. I put the feet up. You nobody. Oh my God! Because you ain't about to do nothing. You nothing to me.
Let's get some help out here. He did. He's gonna do something.
Something, and now it's a brawl. Jack is going to chase going on right behind us. It's Ricochet to the backstage.
Wow.
As we restore some order, don't forget. And that coming up tonight, our main event for now. Hangman has had his problem, the Trios Championship. There's no things with Samoa Joe. Don't do this.
No, I thought Samoa Joe was better than that.
A man with a mind that rivals what stands before you is a Sun Tzu.
You son of a bitch! Whoa! Hook!
What do wops do? We take the
What's up? Worse than you know. I have
opportunities.
You have best. I'm going to ruin your I told some entire life. Joe, that I was going to take this Saturday. I take the trios thing from him. I took Hook and the championships from him. Hangman, Jet Speed, and Phoenix. Against the odds. I will see you guys on Saturday.
We've given the family on Callis a lot of space. Live and let live. Businessmen, business things, doing this. But tonight, match you. That's something different. Entirely.
Who the have you forgotten who we are? Who you think you are? Have you forgotten? Do you guys realize what you guys have, what we do? And Dawn, you guys have crossed the line. You guys think that you're a family because there is no coming back from. You buy each other nice dinners and nice clothes. You know what a family is? It's not a family. You don't know what a family is. A family is when the whole world got your man's back. A family hates you, and you still is when nobody believes in you. Play and keep swinging. A family is you still tell them to step up to the when you're at the lowest point in your career and offer you a better life. That here, people come knocking at your door. That's what a family is, and you don't know nothing about that.
Mister, I've been in this game, Callis, in 22 years. I've seen every snake and the lowest of the low, Arnie and Slime. I've seen them all in this business. I know exactly. So yeah, I know you, exactly who you are. People and all the bad professional wrestling. I'm the worst. When I have to be.
There is trouble brewing for the persona of the Death Don Callis family in the fighters. Time for our main
event scheduled for
the van. We go to the ring.
For one fall is for the AEW Championship World Trios. Introducing the challenge, 377 pounds. First, at a combined weight of 3, Jack at midnight. It's Jet Speed. People by Bailey.
Still plenty of energy, but it's a rough start to 2020. Jet Speed, to be honest, Tony, have a bit of a 6 with the Don Callis family on their head. And the demand put a bout. Davis and Doyle collected back together. But now they're getting the band.
Joining them, weighing 220 from Aaron's Creek, Virginia, 9 pounds. Hey!
As we saw him Wednesday night and said, you are going, Hangman gave him a little bit of a pep talk with me. And here we, to become trios, got the shot tonight.
Page say he was going to,
against the Ops.
We heard, take everything from Samoa with the trios titles. For Joe, perhaps, starting.
And their opponent, accompanied by Hook and 5 pounds, they are the flyweight of 789 AEW World Tree Samoa Joe, Katsuyo's champions, Yuri Shibata, and Power for House Hogs, the
Stoic look on the face of all 4 members. Adam Page of the Ops, still vengeful. Final Samoa Joe after losing the second title with, dare I say, a little rain for Adam Page. A bit of help from his friends here on commentary, one of whom has joined us. Hook, you played a big that Excalibur used, but you played a big part, and I'm not going to use the word big part.
First of all, Nigel,
and Adam Page losing the title.
Well, cannot talk. He's still feeling the effect with us. And out of the lights out match, but he is sitting here. We'll go and say it. He's the one, Hangman, to lose a chance that caused championship. Hooks. Anyway, here was interference that night. Here we go. It's time for the Trios champ. And the championship. There's the bell.
This past week on Dynamite, thin the herd. It was Joe that was trying to that put a bounty on after bounty hunter, tried to collect Adam Page, and Brian Kings ended that from happening. Certainly a buckshot lariat.
All right, I'll let the fans getting into this. And speed. Call Mike Bailey. Shibata pointing towards the corner, though. And Shibata to start things. Shibata.
Well, perhaps trained underneath. Talking about Kevin Knight, Katsuyori Shibata in the...
See, once upon a time, I would have believed that
LA New Japan Dojo.
This from Shibata, but not now. Not being under the influence, not being part of the ops. So if I can use that term of
convincing man, sir.
Samoa Joe.
Secondly,
the drop step. The rapid fire
beside you was stand right. So influenced by Samoa Joe. For him. Such respect that the locker room had for him, at least.
Jet, Kevin Knight. And tag is made, and here is it. Even though they were disappointed after what went down, I agree with what. Look at down on Wednesday, and I understand that. The knees, a little splash, and a cover, and little you have 1, 2. I had to say, and obviously I agree with what Swerve Strickland and Hangman had to say about these two guys in the formative years of their young men. You're talking about 2 young guys' AEW career.
Yeah, they certainly, both men in the end of 2025, the Continental Classic, found their some big upsets as well.
Absolutely.
Had some incredible matches.
Totally.
They've got to continue tonight with that momentum here to...
Forearm shots. Time. Oh!
Blocked out. Look at that. A good job of building. Samoa Joe has done something his team. About the sum of all parts being greater. We talk about that cliche than the whole. Plays a different role. And again, every member of the Ops you play perhaps the most important cold-hearted young man next to you. Part of all.
No doubt about it. Hangman is in the former world champion. Tag is made. And with fist of fire. Reversal. Down goes Hangman. Well, Wednesday Dynamite, a street fight after one of the fans. Tony Khan has made it official. We saw tonight the Death Rider will take on the Don Callis family. There's Moxley, Garcia, and Yuta, Lance Archer, Rocky Romero, Mark Briscoe, and El Clone, and Hechicero. And then next Saturday for the TNT champ, cast out of the TNT title several championship. El Clone screwed Orange months ago after putting Mark Briscoe telegram on the shelf. It's more than enough purpose.
Wow, especially when you've got
next Saturday.
Shibata.
Yes, when you got Shibata in the ring. And this amazing ring, right? And a chance to bring him in the trying to dead eye, roll through that with a lariat. 1, 2, and the Hangman, and got a 2 count.
Either die a hero or live longer. Major has said, you are enough to see yourself become. They've backed up his words. villain. He's certainly in his brutal feud, burning a man. Whoa! With Swerve Strickland's childhood home to take an advantage. Page showed what he was willing to do. Samoa Joe.
We'll see on the.
He's got some house insurance.
Outside now. This is where Speedball does not want to be. Vertical suplex. Look at Shibata vertical suplex. Hanging on. And another. Samoa Joe, the Trios Championship continues. Sticks that. And this match, stay with us. You're looking Collision. Maximum King at Carnage. Coming to you from in our main event, the AEW Phoenix, Arizona, where tonight the Trios Championship is on. The unlikely trio of Hangman on the line, the Ops defending against Adam Page, and Kevin Knight, Jet Speed, Speedball, Mike Bailey.
We've been joined by Handsome Devil Hook, who unfortunately, commentary by the cold-hearted, unable to contribute to the damage to his neck. The commentary because...
Can watch out. Drop kick. Get on top. Missing Samoa Joe down. Speedball needs it into his corner, obviously.
Desperately crawling.
Come on, Reed. A tag is made. Joe is edges in. He ducks low. And he goes.
There it is.
Hangman and a Page right under Shibata. Springboard. Got the foot up, did Page. And a lariat.
His pent out aggression.
Going after.
Page now really letting out.
Joe, how about that? Joe not even a leap.
Page knew that Joe on the outside is
the man in the ring.
This is dangerous a man as on the inside did not want to get interrupted. Page taking all
whoa. Over the top.
3 members of the Ops in one go.
But all the way to the floor now. Up top, the Hangman. Right behind him here.
Oh, big risk.
2 men down. The moonsault from the top.
Page paying off there. Ostensibly blind. Former AEW World Champion. Took a leap of landing. Taking down both and landed. Stuck the length of his powerful opponent.
From the top. Found its marks. The Arihara moonsault. And now, as you see, Paul Turner, Hangman, telling Hangman to get in the believe here.
I've got to take a look.
The ring, but he's going to go for a dead eye. I do.
More energy away from Hobbs. Oh, boy. Unaware.
Leg sweep up.
Look at this.
Watch out.
Oh, ooh, nasty.
What? As Speed, great teamwork that was. Ball. The face of Hobbs. Oh.
That was vicious.
That was the Hobbs rolling around. It's just
shin right to the brick. Wow.
Caught.
Reach of the nose.
Kevin Knight. And down. Egg is made, and here comes Samoa Joe.
Oof.
The 2-time the first wrestler to hold 2 AEW World Champ. World Championships in the same time. Power slam. 1, 2, and oh, what a move. No. Double sailing.
Once again, an example of why
both Hangman and Mike
Samoa Joe so dangerous. And then like that on a dart, lying in wait and bam. Vicious.
Into the
net power slam.
Corner now. 1. Kevin Knight in trouble. Look at this. 2, and here comes Shibata.
Oh, wow.
As Knight slinks, running drop kick by Shibata. Vertical suplex. Right now with a man down low. The running senton. 1, 2. A cover. Oh!
Wow.
Barely.
Yuri Shibata. Page just slipping by. His calculation from Shibata twice. Now, not going to make the same mistake.
Got a Kokina clutch is on. Sleeper hold. Meanwhile in the ring.
Oh, was looking for this 2, 3.
A roll. 1. We got no chance. Look at this. Look at this shot. My God.
Everyone is standing upset.
What a
Nigel
All four members of the Ops first to roll down his headset. Ball was looking for the spine bust, and then using all of his leverage. One step ahead. You can see everybody just shocked as anyone. We on their feet. They have new AEW World Moment.
What a moment is
Trios champions.
Unbelievable. Right. Fans are standing and get the feet moving on the leverage. Give Kevin Knight credit. He kept them, and that helped get them.
What a way to win. In Collision here tonight. Hangman Adam Page perhaps taking the first step to doing exactly what he said.
Everything from you. I told you I'd take everything from you, and I'm just getting started.
AEW, Swerve Strickland, Prince, brand new trios champs here in Anna. Little right smile. And fans, Tony Khan has made it a face of Swerve Strickland. The official Swerve Strickland, the man you're watching one-on-one Wednesday live right now. Kevin Knight will go on Dynamite. Plus, Kenner with a little clap of the hand. See Omega. As you see, Swerve. Kenny Omega returns to action on Josh Alexander. Meg Wednesday live on Dynamite. He'll take in Bane and Penelope Ford in tag team outs. The Death Riders and the Trinkets, the Timeless Love Ball. Don Callis family collide, and it will also be live in Orlando. Street Fight, MJL. That is Dynamite live and live on 8 o'clock 7 Central on HBO Max. What a night it's going to be. See you next week on Saturday night. What a night it's been. It was live from Dallas on Collision.